Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been a while since I posted. School and all that stuff. Just wanted to make a video today. We're gonna be doing some welding, and I found this really cheap pipe liner on Amazon for like 24 bucks. It's a flip up. It's a shade 10 in it right now. So we'll test that out. And I don't know, I've been thinking about a name change for a little bit. I don't know what it'd be. I'll just have to think about it a bit more. Also, I was going to show you my welding system, basically. If I could get that leg down a little bit. But anyways, so I've got these pack outs. This pack out. And so in here, you can see that, right? And here is my welder and my grinder. And then, yes, my welder is small enough to fit in there. Right here, I've got what I take out most often, my knee pads. And since I'm using a corded machine, just some pliers to snip it if I need. Got you on a tripod right now, so it's a bit harder to film. Okay. And in there is where I keep this drill. It's just got a wire brush on it. It's Milwaukee M12. Battery goes in here, brush and everything. And the bottom is just like tools that I usually don't get out unless I really need to. Gotta get that undone. So like, you've got a chain channel lock to get around like pipe if you need to put your ground on there, or just to hold some pipe. Rust brush, slag brush, whatever you want to call it. Then the tools you use for the grinder to change the blade, or not blade, the disc, sorry. So that all just fits in here really nice. I wish this tripod would go lower. I'm all in here, but we're gonna get the welding machine out today. Move this out of the way real quick, and we're gonna be welding some of this. I already put a weld in there. I'm using gasless flux core, so it's what they use in ironworking, like building skyscrapers, because it's a lot more portable. It doesn't use any big gas bottles. But I think this is 1/4 inch. No, 1/4 inch is a lot thicker. The machine just has these charts on it. It's probably a bit smaller than 1/8. I just did a right angle, so I'm just going to do some practice welding just to test out this new hood I've got. So I'm going to get everything set up and see if I can get a good camera angle, and I'll catch you then. Alright, how to get you on a smaller tripod instead of that big one. So we're using the titanium. What is it? It's the Easy Flux 125. So, you know, just uses some wire. Need to buy a new roll. that stuff we were probably welding was actually, we're gonna weld is probably 16 or 14 gauge. Can only go up to 3/16. So yeah, this thing isn't for really big material. I'll be just testing out the shade 10, see how I like it. I've been using shade 11, so I think shade 10 will be just right because it's been a bit dark. So brush that off down here. Got my welding shirt on, FR. Yeah, like the welder fits in here with my grinder. And then I put that box with a vise on it on top if I need to do any grinding. So let's get our knee pads on. Got our knee pads here. Them on good. I'm called the foggy glasses. And then we're gonna set up the metal. So since we're gonna be welding that metal, I'm gonna be wearing safety glasses. My hat is gonna be kind of like my welding cap because I need to buy one of those. So this thing has glass in there too. Still wearing safety glasses. Whoops. So let's put that on real quick. I'll loosen it. Alright. Leathers or welding gloves? I weld in leathers a lot, but better get back used to my welding gloves. So I always just like to make sure, compare the thickness. So this is probably gonna be, we'll try 16, and we're using 0.35 wire. So we're gonna be using C, and for amps, and C, and then speed. Oh yikes, all the way down on 3. Wire speed. Might set it a bit higher. Shut that. And there's a switch back here. Untangle our round gun. And then what I want to do, so get your earth clamp set on there. And I think I'm just gonna go down, just practice. let's get you at a good angle here. Hopefully this doesn't destroy my camera lens. Or just my camera, because I'm on my phone. So we'll give it a quick brush real quick. But yeah, I guess see how easy this is to flip down. Again. Material prep is key if you want good welds. So I've grinded this off a while ago, and I've kept it in a spot where it won't get rust. So I just brush it off. And we got our gun here. And I guess let's test it out. Not sure if I need a shade 11 to put in this or not. I'll have to see. I don't know. We're definitely running, I'd say, a bit cold right now. Or, yeah, I feel we need to bump it up. 3, 2, C5. A bit more. Alright, we'll try that. Yikes, I might need to put a shade 11 in this. I cannot tell yet. I'm used to shade 11 on my auto darken. This is not auto darken, it's fixed. We're doing a lot better there. Brush that real quick. I just kind of overlapped the other one for you. Then of course, if you've got a more fancier machine with like hot start and stuff, you can fine tune it a lot more to get the welds even better, but I don't have one of those fancy machines. It's just amps and wire speed. So yeah, I think I'm okay with the shade 10. I'm gonna keep doing a bit more welding. So push that and I'll see. I need to turn my speed up a bit more. And if any of you have tips, leave it in the comment section if you use self-shielding flux core. Now, I want to try overhead welding, but I don't know how I could set that up. Except, I might have just found out a way. Let's go see if my idea will work. So that's kind of like, you know, at a right angle. So if we clamped it in here, then I have this other piece I've been practicing on. If we use, where did I set it? Right here. Oh yeah, there's the leaf sweeper. Down there. This piece, which I've been trying to get better. Not the prettiest, but practice, practice, practice. And I've never welded overhead before. From everything I've heard, it gets spicy with all the sparks on you. But anyways, I was thinking we put that other piece in here, we weld it together, and we've got a little overhead thing. So, problem is, this is a bit thicker than the other stuff. I've never done that, so thicker to smaller. I think this is the 1/8. So I mean, we would probably set amps on D. If they want our wire speed on 7, we'll put it at like 6. Or we'll try 6. And then I am just going to, since this metal's prepped also, just gonna tack it like that. So let's see. And if any of you know what amps like I should set it, or how to set the machine up, do I like set the amps to the metal I'm actually welding on, or I don't know, any of you professional welders, if I've got any of you watching, comment if you got any tips for me. So, right about there. Alright, and I'm just gonna weld this gap. Actually looking okay. I'm just gonna do this side, and I might put a cap on it. I've never done that either before, but we'll see. Weld is okay. Is this side prepped? Yeah, I'm probably gonna put a nice cap over that if I can, and I'll test that out. But then I think I'll hit this side nicely clean. So I'm gonna cap that, and this time I'm gonna have you sit here at my block of the view when it's wrapping. So, alright, that should work. So I think for my cap, I'm just gonna run it back and forth. Actually, no. I'm gonna run it back and forth over the side this way, so it's got more visibility. One second. Well, kind of just made it worse, but I mean, at least I know. Probably didn't even need to put a cap on that. Next up, the bottom side. This should be fine, probably. Or if I just do a single pass, cover it off. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And that was actually okay pass. I think I'm gonna need I might need to switch over to my auto darkening. I don't know. I might need to just buy a new shade 11 for this. Not a fan of shade 10. But that worked. So now I'm going to make some overheads over there, but I'll bring that over here. And yeah, I guess I'll probably actually make part 2 to this because this is kind of running long. You know what? Actually, no. We're gonna make this a whole video. It'll probably be the longest one I've ever done. Just seeing here. I don't know if I need a shade 11. I'm just closing my eyes and seeing if I see any stars. I don't know. we'll probably be okay for this. But you can see I tried to weld on here before. Didn't work very well. Like I said, I've never welded overhead. There's gonna be some pretty spicy metal falling on my body, so I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what it is all about. So I'm gonna set it up right in here. Get you a good shot of the clamp. My helmet falling down on me. Thinking like that will work. Hopefully it will. Alright. So, whoa, gotcha. So basically, I'll just be working like that. Yep. So I'll set you up here. I'm gonna adjust the machine to the 1/8 because that's what we're welding on. Gives you a good shot. So the 1/8 is halfway over E, 7, and our wire speed. Shut the machine off. I mean, not off. Shut the wire off. That's a good one. Wish there were longer leads on this. I don't know. Hopefully this will go well. Never done it before. Get my legs over that earth cable. Can you guys still see? I think so. Here goes nothing, I guess. It wasn't a very long weld. I don't know if I like overhead or not. Of course, sometimes when you're doing overhead, you're standing. I feel comfortable doing it, yeah, without a welding cap because it got pretty hot on my head there. But we're gonna keep welding, don't you worry. We're gonna make some passes up here. Same material. I wonder if I should put you this close. I'll set you down here and face you upwards. There we go. Saturate your reveal. Oh. Okay. Still got an okay view. with it. That ladder wasn't so bad. It's a pretty weld. At least for me. I don't know about you guys. Pretty good. That one right there. But I think that'll be it for the day. I know I'm gonna buy a shade 11 for this now. But yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry, the name change for the channel. I don't know, it might be coming soon. I might merge the Construction Kid channel with this one. I don't know. But I'll post a video about it later. But I'll see you all in the next one.